What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is actually a beautiful day at Possible Farms. It is December 17th now, so things are moving along. It's supposed to be 54 today. I'm loving it. Water is not froze. I mean, it's a little mucky, but it almost feels like spring, but it's not going to be here long because it's supposed to get cold. Yeah, I think the low is 6 on Sunday here. It's Tuesday, so a week. Friday is supposed to be high at like 22. Yeah, it's gonna be short-lived, but it seems to just be how we're fluctuating. So anyways, what we got going on today, got this tractor out. I kind of test rode it yesterday. The old radiator didn't have this drain valve, and when I run it, it's just kind of dripping. So I got a new head because I don't know if it's holding it down right at the right pressure. Not sure. I just don't feel 100% on that. So I got a new head coming. I think I'm gonna replace the thermostats quick. I'll just drain it down below the thermostats, replace those gaskets, redo that. I don't think the water pump is bad, but I just ran it last night and just didn't seem to be, you know, I got a reading on the water or engine coolant temp sensor, but it just didn't seem like it should be where it's at. So I don't know if it's not opening up, holding it so that it's actually getting pressure or what, but yeah, that's that. It wasn't leaking anywhere else besides up, you know, the little drain valve. So I'm gonna try that new cap, see if that works. If not, I'll go get the thermostats and housing, or in not housings, the housing should be good, knock on wood. Thermostats and I can't think of it. Yeah, that. Yeah, the other thing is we've got the, oh no, I gotta take the music out. The disc just about set. I couldn't find the one nut, so I got another. It was 22 bucks for that nut. It's crazy, but it is a big nut. As you can see here, I got 2 washers and it took all the slop out. So these are now tight on this gang. Tightened it up and just got, you know, get this one tight on that. This is set. We got a new tire. I replaced that. Now the only thing that's waiting for this is the hydraulic hoses. They didn't have the fittings where I went, so you know, they said they ordered it, so, or we'll order them to get them. So hopefully here soon we'll get the hoses. I just want to get the hoses so it's not dry rot. You know, it's, yeah, and just rather have new hoses. The other old ones are dry rot like the tire and just not good. Because then I want to, once I get new hoses, I want to get that reset, so that kind of holds them better, and then we should be set. This tire hopefully still has some life in it. It hasn't been going flat. I know this one, the sidewall was like completely just rotted, flaking off, so we did get that. It's like the cheapest tire we've, besides the golf cart tire that I got off Amazon, but it's like 95 bucks, so that wasn't bad. And yeah, besides that, the discs are all on, they're all hung. Oh, I only got to do the scrapers. I got to reset where they're at. So yeah, that's what we're up to, and let's get to it. We're working on the Machio mower today, the flail mower, because the flails finally, hammers, I forget what they're actually called, finally came in, and we do not own this yet. I haven't purchased it. It is still a demo unit, but the salesman wanted to make sure we tried it with new flails, because cutting some of the brush, it does kind of just doesn't do a nice job. And obviously with hammers like that, you know, I can understand. I mean, the ones I took, I mean, half of them are bent and half of them, it's like they ran them through a rock pile almost. But yeah, so I got the one thing about this demo unit, you know, everything's pretty nice. You know, it's a new unit, but it's been ran hard with some of the, it was a demo unit for some of like the town, for like roadside mowers. They want to give it a try. So it's like that collar's kind of wore off, and I'm really not sure how, if they just like hammered on this to something broke, but like these holes are all just worn out. You know, there's a couple of them, so I'm not sure on that. You know, I don't want to weld a nut on there or something because it's computerly balanced. You know, you can see the weights around it, so yeah, I don't know, but also the metal's missing now, so yeah, I don't know. So anywho, that's that. And yeah, I'm gonna take off these. I'm gonna try to take them off. These I can't get the impact on. I might try to use the smaller impact to see if I can, oh, actually, oh, like example A, see how this one's just spinning, whereas the holes are set to be the right, to hold the nut head. So that's the one thing. I'm gonna see how much I struggle with it now, to get it off, see if it's worth the savings or if I should just spend the little bit extra to get something new. You know, demo units are nice. You do get a good discount, but it's also a demo unit. So this thing has been abused pretty much. I mean, it is a pretty heavy piece of equipment, but it's still just, I mean, everything else is good, but obviously the business ends where, you know, your business, and I got three worn out holes already, that I don't know if well, that one might not be bad. Might be two that are just not, just gonna be a pain for like the rest of this machine's career. So anywho, I'm gonna get them off and see how it goes. Well, I got all of them off. The bottom one, you know, I had to go wrench by wrench, and the top one, I took a video. I had one block to hold it from rotating, the pry bar in the bottom, just because, like I've said, it's so worn out. But now I got this one last one. I don't know if you can tell just how bent that is. I do not know what the hell that these, the top is just wrecked. I don't know if they were into a stone wall or it's annoying. But yeah, I mean, it's a demo unit. They're gonna use it, abuse it, whatever. It's not theirs yet. So anywho, this is not coming out. So I think I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, I might try to pound on it, maybe get the sledge, but I think I'm gonna cut it and then try to force it through. Worst comes to worst, I can just cut that, I guess, and then eventually get in there, but that's a lot more cutting. And yeah, it's almost set. Sounds good. Well, I cut the top and it's still not dropping out, so I don't know if you can see how bent, like off center that is. Like, this should be over more. So they hit something damn good with this. So I don't know if I'm gonna try just cut this, try to cut the bolts, Or if I'm gonna try to squeeze in, probably not gonna try to squeeze in there. Probably just because I don't want to catch it, but probably just gonna have to. This is where a torch would be handy, but fortunately I don't have one, so we'll use the cutting wheel. So you can see we're in there. I don't know if you can see the bolt, like the edge of the black line right there. That's kind of like the edge of the bolt. I'd say we're probably like halfway through it. I don't know. I had to change out the disc just to get the extra length, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can get in there. Nah, I don't know. Got it! You got through. Woo! Now it's just a matter of getting that top part out. I probably should have left, looking back, left that top part on. I mean, how would I have known? I thought that if I cut that, it would drop right out, but yeah, looking back, I probably should have left the nut on, and that little extension, I would have been able to get it a little easier, but we'll be able to get with pliers. And yeah, definitely took a minute, but got the last one that we need to get. So I just wanted to show you, we got the new cap for the radiator, and if you look at this, the rubber washer here, you know, it's coming all the way out past the metal, and this one's definitely worn down, so that's why I think it just wasn't getting a good seal, and it was just sliding on by. This definitely is tighter.